Hello. Welcome in everyone to Weekly Spirit Boost. I'm Tammy Mashtaberty, best-selling author of the book The Universe is Talking to You, and I teach people how to get unstuck in all areas of their life using spiritual solutions, how to harness the energy to create the life that they desire. So welcome back. This week I am actually focused on two topics. So I wanted to focus on surrendering your worries and how to kind of deal with and handle worry a little bit, because I just created a free meditation for everyone. No opting in, nothing. You can just listen to it. I put it up on YouTube. Those of you who are on my list already know it because you got the email. But then I realized, oh my gosh, it's a new moon today. So I wanted to talk about that as well, because I'm actually shooting a couple of videos. Hi, Susan, on Perfect Topic. So I'm actually shooting a couple videos on new moon and full moon rituals that are going to go out in the next couple of weeks on my YouTube channel as well. But when I realized today was a new moon, I said, okay, I have to talk about that too. So we're going to split. I'm going to talk about both. So for those of you, first and foremost, if you want to hear that surrender your worries meditation, I'm going to explain to you what it is. But if you're on Instagram, if you click on my bio, it's the first link. Again, it takes you directly to the YouTube, no opting in or anything like that. And then if you're watching this on Facebook, it's in the link in this description. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, once I upload it there, I'll link to that video below. So let's first get into, hi, Mary Lou. Let's first get into the worry topic. We all do it. We all get sucked into worry. I am a Virgo, okay? So worry has been just something that has plagued me all my life. I grew up with, sorry, Mom, but a very sort of actively nervous and anxious mother who always worried about what was going to happen. And so I grew up thinking as soon as you told me something or a problem came up or, you know, whatever it might be, I'm all of a sudden like, okay, what are all the things that could possibly happen around this that I need to prevent, right? And then I'm going to worry about it until it happens. So we worry about, you know, our present lives and what's happening now. We worry about the future and what's coming. We worry about not knowing, you know, what's coming. We worry about everything. We worry about our friends. We worry about ourselves. We worry about our children. We worry. And that's because there's so much uncertainty. And the best thing we can do is sort of become friends with uncertainty, but that's another video for another time. But in terms of worry, one of the things that helped me the most was realizing there's two types of worry. So there is, and I've done videos on this on YouTube also, but there is what I find productive worry and destructive worry. So here's basically how that breaks down. Productive worry is you're faced with a problem that you have to solve, and now you're worried, so you're trying to think of solutions. If there's something that you can do, if there's an action that you can take, so when you find yourself worried, say to yourself, okay, I'm worried about this. Is there something I can do to help? Is there something I can take action on right now to help me do something about this so that I can then let go of the worry? So if you are worried about your health, can you start researching doctors? Can you look into different therapies? Can you make an appointment? Can you finally make that acupuncture appointment? Are there things that you can actively do to help the situation? If you're worried about, you know, taking a trip and something something going on around that, can you, are there actions you can take to ensure that everything will be okay and that you have done everything you can do? That's productive worry. Productive worry is, oh, I should probably do this, and then you take action on it. What we wind up doing is we wind up crossing from that productive into the destructive, because we take the action, we do what we think we should do, or we do what comes to us, And now there's nothing else we can do, right? We've made the doctor's appointment, so we can't do anything till we go to the doctor. We've figured everything out for the trip. Everything is done. There's no more actions to take, but you're still worried about the plane, or you're still worried about the vacation, or you're still worried about the animals you're leaving behind, or whatever it might be. That's when you cross into destructive. So if you find yourself worried about something, ask yourself, is there an action I can take to alleviate something? Is there an action I can take on this so that I don't have to worry anymore? And once you've taken those actions, then it's about, okay, I've done all I can do. Now I'm just in the destructive zone. I have to let this go. And that's the hardest thing I think we all find, is letting it go, right? Just letting go and trusting and knowing that it's going to be okay, and that, you know, no matter what, you know, the universe always has our back. The universe is always talking to us. It's always guiding us. It's always directing us. We can't make a wrong turn, because as soon as we go one way, the universe will redirect you using these signs and synchronicities to move you back in the right direction. So we can say this, we can know this, but it's very hard to practice it, which is why I came up with my Surrender Your Worries technique, which is how I wound up eventually now creating this meditation to actually give you guys something that you can actively do, not just me having to tell you about the technique. So basically what I find is, when I find myself really stressed out about something, when I find myself crossing from productive to destructive worry, the best thing that I have found that works for me, and that I teach other people to do, is what I call my Surrender Your Worries technique. What does that mean? That basically means you're calling in help for whatever the issue is that you're having, and you're literally handing it over to the universe, a higher power, your angels, your guides, etc. You're literally on a silver platter saying, you take it. I'm tired. Like, I've done everything I can do, and now I'm just torturing myself. So I'm going to give it to you. And I'm going to say to you, here, I'm worried about this, I'm worried about this, I'm worried about this, I'm also worried about this, and I'm worried about this. I don't want to do this in my head anymore. And I know that the universe, my angels, my guides, they know the end result of this. They know way more than I do. And I know that when I ask for the help, it always comes. So I'm handing it over to you. And in handing it over to you, I'm saying, here are all my worries. One at a time, I go through them. And then I say, I'm giving it over to you. Please help me not only to let go of this worry, right? To shift my mindset, but please help me find the solutions. Please help to carve the path so that everything that I'm worried about goes well. I'm asking for your help. I'm asking you to send me the signs and synchronicities to guide me, to direct me, to to help me in some way. And I'm taking this off of my shoulders now, and I'm giving it to you. Please help me. I promise to be open to everything that comes. And then you let it go, right? You let it go and you trust. I've already given it over. Anytime the worry comes back, you say, I've already given it over. They're on it. My team is on it. My spiritual team is on it. I don't need to worry about this anymore. I'm going to let this go. And so now you stop the constricting energy that worry causes. You stop sending these fearful signals out to the universe, which is not helping you. It's just creating more fear. It's just creating things that you don't want. So even if you have to, every time it creeps in, you stop and you say, I'm doing it again, giving it back over to you. I don't care if you have to do it every 20 minutes, if you have to do it every hour. But I promise you, the more you do it, the more you're going to feel comfortable, and it won't creep up as much. But what I did was I created the meditation. Again, the link is it's free. The link just takes you to my YouTube channel, so you can listen to it, watch it. It's about a 10-minute meditation. And it walks you through this process that I'm talking about of actually surrendering the worry. And the link is in my bio and Instagram, and it's in on YouTube. This will be under the video, and then on Facebook it's in the description. And it'll just take you to the meditation. What I like about the meditation is, if you're somebody that wakes up in the middle of the night and you're worried, right? And it's like, and everything that I'm worried about for work, everything that I have going on, my to-do lists, this stuff starts floating through my brain. do this meditation. If you tend to worry, wake up in the morning, do this meditation. Before you go to sleep, if you have trouble falling asleep or you have restless sleep and you know that worry is an issue, do it before you go to sleep. That's why I created it, because I want you to start harnessing the energy of the universe that is available to you. We were never ever meant to navigate any of this alone, and this help is available. So why not say, I'm going to stop worrying about this. I've done everything I can. There's no other action I can take. I just have to let go and let God. Let go and give it to God, right? Let go and give it to the universe, to your angels, to your guides, and your loved ones on the other side who are in many ways helping you as well. Giving it over to them so that you don't have to destroy yourself and your energy with the worry. So let me just see if there's some worry about your kids, grandkids, finances, always, always, always. Oh, there's always something to worry about. Oh, you don't, Lauren, you're saying, I don't worry. I don't recognize worry in myself. I'm sure I'm just blind to it. You might not even realize the thoughts. Start seeing if you can pay attention, especially when you find yourself feeling stressed, okay? When you find yourself feeling stressed, feeling anxious, just feeling blech, like, you know, just like I'm depressed today or my energy is down today. Stop what you're doing and say, what have I been thinking about? What have I been saying to myself? And you might find some worrisome thoughts in there or some negative issues in there that are affecting you. I worry, have Virgo rising. Oh, hello. But I am able to let go of a lot of the worries. Yes, because you trust the universe. And here's the thing, you guys, the more that you do it, the more that you do this surrendering your worries, the more you're going to start seeing your whole life feel different. The more you're going to start seeing, you know what, I surrendered those worries, even if I had to do it every 20 minutes. I surrendered those worries and everything turned out okay. I called in the help and everything worked out. Maybe I don't have to worry as much. Maybe I can just keep doing this and let go. And you're going to, the more you start seeing it, and that's why I talk about signs and synchronicities and teach people how to find them. The more you start seeing this proof in your own life, the more you can trust, the more you can have faith, the happier you are, the more faith and trusting you are in everything. And that goes to also with the surrendering your worries to the universe. So check out that meditation. Again, completely free on YouTube. I just created it for you guys because I felt like I think worry is a big deal. And I talk about that technique all the time, but I thought, you know, I really want to create something that people can just go to at any point. And you can either watch it and just listen to it with your eyes open. I put some pretty images in the video, or you can just close your eyes and listen to my voice, and you're going to surrender your worries. And I have you working from your heart chakra and sending those worries out. So that's the first thing I wanted to tell you guys about. The other thing I want to talk to you about in this weekly Spirit Boost is I realized today that it is a new moon. I think we already, and it's a solar eclipse, and I think it already happened. I want to say it happened in the middle of the night, at least here where I am, I think. But anyway, it doesn't matter because that new moon energy is happening all day. So I'm shooting videos literally that I'm going to be putting out to my list and to the on the YouTube channel for setting new moon, or basically a new moon ritual and a full moon ritual. So new moon, anybody who's watching this today, even if you're watching it, you know, a day later or something like that, it happens every month, right? Every month we get a new moon and every month we get a full moon. So the coolest thing about the new moon is that it's energetically a great time to set intentions for whatever it is that you want. If you do it every month, you can set intentions for what you want for that month, or you can also just set intentions for what you want for that year, right? Oh, Eastern, 6:53 a.m. Yes, I was almost positive that it happened in the morning. Okay. Yes, and I'm Eastern, so that's why I think I looked that up. So, so setting the intentions. So thinking about maybe what do I want just for this month? But you can also say the next 6 months, or just whatever intentions, whatever seeds you want to plant. Think new moon, new intentions. What seeds do I want to plant? And how can I harness the energy of the new moon to help to plant these seeds and have them grow. So think about that today. And again, you can do it in so many different ways. I'm going to share with you guys in that video coming up what I do and how I like to do it. But you could just write out a list.